Runners are going down for the feature race of the afternoon, the Vellinvoyle Brewery Dragon Stout Handicap over 1.5 miles. Led down by the grey Lethal Glaze, Pat Dobbs, dark blue Yellow Star, Diabolo on sleeves, white cap, followed by Sea of Heartbreak, Steve Drown, red and white halved, Diabolo on sleeves, quartered cap. Spirit is Needed, Greg Fairley, light blue, white checked sleeves, white cap. Next down is the market leader, Ferdoos, Philip Robinson, yellow, black epaulets. Ahead of Ash Brittle and Jim Crowley, grey and white stripes with a red cap. And finally New Mead, James Millman, red black stars, royal blue sleeves, white armlets, royal blue cap. 6 runners for the 5th race, the Vellinvoyle Brewery Dragon Stout Handicap. The race is for 3-year-olds and upwards. Post time is at 4:30. Ferdoos heads the market, even money from 5 to 4. Sea of Heartbreak and Ash Brittle both 4 to 1 chances. Spirit is Needed is 7 to 1. Lethal Glaze is friendless at 14 to 1, and New Mead is the outsider, a 33 to 1 chance. They're at the post. And they're wasting no time loading the stalls. New Mead is the first to be offered up, ahead of Spirit is Needed. Then Sea of Heartbreak. Wouldn't touch it, Matt. Far too strong for me. Down to the last couple now. Favourite Ferdoos about to go in. Favourite goes in, complete the line. Set and off. To race over 1.5 miles this time. New Mead was the one that was rather slow from the stalls. The grey Lethal Glaze led them briefly, but Spirit is Needed on the inside, along with Ash Brittle, have come through to vie for the lead. Sea of Heartbreak is racing in 4th place, a couple of lengths behind. Then there's a similar margin to the market leader Ferdoos, and New Mead is detached by a further 2 lengths. They've gone through the first quarter of a mile. Spirit of Needed in the pale colours up the inside of Ash Brittle in the stripes with the red cap. 3 wide. Lethal Glaze is still pressing for the lead, with Sea of Heartbreak racing 2 lengths off the leading trio in 4th, just over 2 lengths in front of Ferdoos, and New Mead continues to bring up the rear. Racing well down the far side and going inside the final mile, and it's Spirit is Needed who takes them along narrowly to Ash Brittle. They've gone on by a length now from Lethal Glaze, who's been joined for third by Sea of Heartbreak. Ferdoos continues to track the leading quartet, and New Mead has yet to pass a rival. Into the final 7 furlongs they go, turning out of the back. Spirit is Needed from Ash Brittle, and then Sea of Heartbreak, who's disputing third on the inside of Lethal Glaze. Ferdoos still in 5th position, and New Mead yet to improve, last of the 6. They're making their way around the home turn with less than 5 furlongs to go, and Spirit is Needed under Greg Fairley still on the front end from Ash Brittle. Sea of Heartbreak and Lethal Glaze dispute third off the turn. Ferdoos is in 5th position within 4 lengths of the leader as they race down towards the final 3 furlongs. New Mead is still last of all. So with just over 3 furlongs to go, Spirit is Needed is the leader. Ash Brittle now being hard ridden, unlike Sea of Heartbreak, who switches to the inside going well. Ferdoos is making good ground down the outside. Lethal Glaze is struggling to go with the leading quartet, and they've drawn a long way clear from New Mead. Now the race takes shape in earnest. Sea of Heartbreak now gives chase to Ferdoos, who's quickened to the front inside the 2. Ash Brittle is immediately burned off along with Lethal Glaze, and Spirit is Needed has faded quickly, but Ferdoos is quickening clear of her rivals in the style of a good filly. We've seen several here this afternoon. This is the latest, and Ferdoos, pushed out firmly, goes on to win convincingly by 5. Sea of Heartbreak for second. Ash Brittle was third. Lethal Glaze was 4th.